and it's cold. What? Hi friends, Thrifty here, and today's video I am doing a closet clean out. I am long overdue. The last one I did was mostly about getting rid of stuff that reminded me of my ex. I'm an organizational freak, so this is not gonna be haphazard or on a whim or emotional like that other one was. I am going to be using a flowchart that I made. Yes, that's right, folks, a flowchart. You can download this if you want. I've got a link in the description below if you would like to follow along and you're also an organizational freak like myself. I designed that because I'm an artist. It's blobs with text, but yes. Anyway, first thing I'm gonna ask is this something I wear often? Is it a staple? And if the answer is yes, then that's easy. I keep it. But if the answer is no, then it drops into a bunch of other questions. If I've worn it in the last 6 months. If I have worn it in the last 6 months, then I need to ask myself, does it fit comfortably right now? If I didn't, is it because it's not seasonally appropriate within the last 6 months? If it is, and I chose not to wear it, then I've got to ask if it's, is it because it's a fancy occasion, a special holiday piece or something like that? Do I keep it for sentimental reasons mostly? Then I need to think about if it's worth putting in a keepsake box or something like that, putting it away, or just getting rid of it altogether. Like, is this unnecessarily sentimental? Do I keep it just because it's a dope find? If that's the case, then someone else can love it better. I'm hoping to replace it, and if I am, I need to just go ahead and get rid of it and do that already. If it does fit comfortably, do I honestly still like it? And if I do, then I keep it, and if I don't, I need to get rid of it. Am I thinking that it's gonna come back in style and I'll regret getting rid of it? Is it likely that that's happening soon? If not, it needs to go. That is an overview of the flow chart. Pumpkins here. Need help? Aww. I'm gonna kind of do sections. So first we're gonna do tank tops, and then t-shirts, short sleeve, long sleeve, sweaters, jackets, coats, and I'll probably do bottoms and dresses and things like that. I won't be doing accessories probably today. It's just too much. It's not the area that's really overflowing. Well, I do have a little bit of an issue with hats right now, like beanies and stuff, so I'll maybe take a look at that if I'm really feeling ambitious. I don't know that I'm feeling that ambitious though. This is going to take a while. And I'll be making different piles, what I'm doing with the stuff. Some of it I might try to sell. Some of it I'm just gonna go ahead and donate because I don't know that anyone would want to buy it. And some of it is probably gonna have to go on probation because I couldn't quite commit to getting rid of it, but it probably needs to leave. So what I do is I put it in a box, I put it away, and if I haven't thought of it, by the time I do another closet clean out, that's an automatic leave. So let's get to it, shall we? Okay, so something I forgot to mention before is that I'm going to be using my wearing app. This is not sponsored. This is something I actually really like to use. It's a closet organization app where you take pictures of your clothes and then you categorize them. You can make outfits and stuff, and it also logs how frequently you've worn it. So I'm going to be referencing that if I can't remember off the top of my head how recently I wore the thing. I have a system that I personally use in the app where I have hearted the ones that I haven't worn yet, and so that makes it easier for me to find it. Also, the light is really bad in here in this corner. I have the ring light and everything, but I don't know. But we're gonna do what we can. First thing, tank tops. First up is a basic black tank. It's a good staple, so I'm gonna keep it. Okay, this one is tough. I substitute this kind of for like a sweater vest almost. I don't love the width of sweater vests on my shoulder. I feel like it's not very flattering, so this kind of serves like a similar purpose. But I don't love it, and it's also got some stains on it, I think from, I don't know if you can see that, but got washed with something pink, I guess. I don't know what happened there. So I don't know that I could ever find a sweater vest that I actually like. I'm gonna put it on probation for now, just in case. like a bumblebee. Thrifty, oh. But it does stretch out while I'm wearing it, and so like you need to be mindful of the old boobs. What was she thinking? What the heck is going on in the back here too? This is a big mess. What? Well, let's see what the last time I wore it was. Pretty recent and it was a cute look. Okay, so I'm gonna keep it, and if I've decided by the end of the coming summer that knit tanks ain't where it's at, then I'm gonna get rid of all of them probably. I love this color, but I don't love how it fits. So maybe this is one to replace. Okay, this is a really pretty tank, and I never wear it. I always go, no, I'll keep it, I'll wear it. And then I just don't, and it's because I have to wear like nippies to be able to do this, and if it's hot enough to wear this tank, then the nippies get all sweaty and they want to pop off, and it's just a whole thing. So I think I'm gonna have to say goodbye to this one. RIP. Okay, so this is really cute. I didn't wear it last year. I love the print and I love the color. It just looks weird on me. I think I'm gonna say goodbye to this one too. This is another really cute one that I love the print on. It's so fun. It's just barely like too narrow here for my boobs, and it does that awful like opening the button split thing. So I don't want to get rid of it. Maybe I could try to replace it or find something similar. I think that's what I'm gonna do. This is an easy no. I've worn this maybe one time ever, not recently. I've had this tank top since
7th grade.
Guys, 7th grade. As you can see, I'm gonna wear this bad boy until the day that that strap pops. I'm gonna do it. Okay, I don't know why I got this. It was a moment of weakness at the thrift, guys. I was sad that day. But this is not something I'm ever gonna wear. I'm gonna get rid of it. Now I'm gonna be moving on to graphic tees. I don't know if you guys are aware, but I have a little bit of a problem with those. I have a lot of them, and I'm probably gonna struggle to get rid of any of them. So let's get into that. Okay, this is a group of graphic tees that aren't vintage. I love the typeface on this. I don't know if I've worn this in the last year. It's been over 6 months. Okay, here's part of the problem. This reminds me of that road trip I took with my ex, but I don't want it to remind me of that because I love it. I don't know, that's a tough one. I'm gonna think about that one. Okay, so I've got 2 Harry Potters. I don't think I want to get rid of both of them, but I feel kind of icky about having them because of the whole, you know, turf thing. So I'm gonna get rid of this one because this one's a little more subtle, I think. And if I'm gonna be repping Harry Potter, it's that I want to be repping Hufflepuff. Don't really care about the Deathly Hallows, so we're getting rid of that one. Okay, next up is Halloween t-shirts. Okay, so these are all of my activism shirts. They don't get a lot of wear, but whenever I go to a protest, I always want a shirt having to do with the thing. These are my designs. You can buy these via the link in the description. This is one of my designs. You can also buy this. Same with these. And these are also mine. I design a lot of shirts. Okay, these are all travel related ones. These two, I love this. This is very comfy and gigantic. This is kind of stiff. I got this last year in Alaska. I think it's really funny. And this artist is awesome, so I want to support him. I need to try to soften it up because it is very stiff. Got a lot of vintage and I'm keeping it. Keeping the vintage. My dad actually got this for me when he went to the Grand Canyon in like late 90s, early 2000s. I can't remember the exact year, but I used to wear it as a nightgown. All of these I love and I wear. None of these going anywhere. These are just ones that I like. Pretty sure I'm not getting rid of any of these because it's a really good collection and I love them and I wear them a lot. But let's have a look anyway. Keepers. So this one ended up being more like tight around the neck than I liked, but I need to give it another try. It's a cool one and I love that the graphics on the front instead of the back. I love how soft this one is. Definitely keeping these. Definitely keeping these. I found this one recently around Christmas. Look at what a good one it is. Ugh. It's from the 70s. Love it. Definitely keeping. Guys, I'm sorry if you don't get my sense of humor. But I'm keeping these. Definitely keeping these. Love this one. This one is probably my favorite of the bunch, just because I don't wear a ton of blue, but I was a campfire girl. Definitely keeping penguin. I love this color. Okay, definitely keeping this one. This one I have almost gotten rid of numerous times. I always talk myself out of it because it's a very cool vintage tee, but it's a little snug for me. I like ones that are comfy and baggier. This would fit great and be very comfy for someone a little smaller than me, so we're gonna get rid of it. Okay, long sleeve graphic tees. I think I like the idea of this more than I actually like the actual shirt. I think I might part ways with this one. Okay, this is another moment of weakness at the thrift. I don't even know. It's cute, oversized, comfy, but I obviously already have a lot of these, as you've seen. And it even smelled bad when I bought it. The smell is gone. It's in fine condition now, but like, why did I do that? I was sad. Obsessed with these, keeping them. And a comfy Mickey Mouse. I don't wear this as much as I thought I would. I think what I love most about it is the striped neck. You know, someone else could love it better than me, so I think it's time. Okay, so that's all for graphic tees. Okay, time for short sleeve. Okay, I love the colors in this, but it kind of reminds me of a bad day, so I think I'm gonna part ways with it. Okay, I haven't worn this in a while, and I also have never loved the way the sleeves fit me, so I think I'm parting ways with this one. Okay, this is one of those that doesn't look good from a distance. It's yellow, like a really cute, warm yellow and white, but because the stripes are so thin, you pull away from it and it's just kind of bleh. I'm gonna say goodbye to this one. This one, I feel like is better served as like a night shirt. I don't know why I have this out. So this is going in my pajama drawer. And I've got a couple of crops. I like this one more. This reminds me of some bad memories, so I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, this is a massive section. I don't know if you can really see, but it's all of this. I have a problem. But we're gonna do it. We're gonna tackle it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna tackle it. Let's do it. Love the big yellow stripe on this, so keeping this, it serves the purpose that the other one didn't. I love this. It was such a good find, but I'm keeping it just because it's a dope find. Someone will use this more than me. I love the different size stripes and stuff, but I just don't wear like short sleeve polos very much. Pumpkin! Hey! Can you maybe not not sit on my sweaters? We had to talk about this and you ruined them a lot. It's a losing battle. Okay. God, I'm torn about this. Oh. Bleh. Okay. This is a repurposed quilt top. I have a repurposed quilt jacket as well that I love, love, love and wear a lot. But this I don't gravitate towards as much. A quilt lends itself better to a jacket than a blouse. God, I hate to get rid of it though. Oh, I think I'm gonna do it because every time I've worn it I'm like, I can't figure out a way to style it that works for me. I hope someone else can do a better job. Someone, please love this thing, please. I don't wear a lot of black. I feel like I need to own it in case there's a scenario in which I need to be wearing black. Definitely don't need to. This is a very, very cool piece, but I never wear it, so that's definitely going. I feel like I should hang on to it just for the function. Like it's a special occasion, but not in a fun, fancy way. Just in a, you need to have black, so, you know, in case of something. Couple more. This is a recent find. Very fun. Definitely keeping that one. I don't like this, but it's very soft and cute, and all I have to do is tuck that in. Let me see how often I've worn this. Wore it last summer, and it was a really cute fit. Well, I think I'm gonna put this one in probation and see if I miss it. Okay, so I've worn this one more recently because it was kind of like on trend more than this, but I like this better of the two. That's keeping. I think I'm gonna part ways with because I don't love the fit of it on me, and I mostly had it just because it was on trend and it was a good find. This is one of those that I've hung on because it's a good find. It's really soft. I love the idea of wearing like an old grandpa shirt, but I just never do it. Part ways with this one. Okay, love this, keeping it, obsessed. You might have noticed I have a thing for checkers.
I love them.
Okay, I love the print, but it's kind of like a crunchy material. I think maybe I'm gonna try to soften it up, and if I have any luck with that, then I'm gonna keep it, and if not, then I'm gonna get rid of it. This is a really cute polka dot, but I just don't gravitate to polka dots that much, and someone else could love this better than me. I love squares. Keeping it for sure. Okay, wow. So that was all short sleeve. So now we're gonna move on to long sleeve. From here to here. This one is a heartbreaker, guys. This is like the coolest print. Look at it. But I don't like how this fits. And I'm not good enough at sewing to be able to fix that. I have to get rid of it, and it makes me so sad. But I don't wear it. Someone can love it more than me. Bye, friend. Guys, I know. More checkers, but hear me out.
How groovy is this?
I love it. Looks like it's really similar, but it's a very different vibe. I need both. I wear both. Don't judge me. This, I was like, ooh, this would be fun for a night out. It's shimmery. But, you know, I don't go out a lot, and I probably would pick other things before I would pick this one. So it's a cool piece. I love the material. It's like heavy, kind of. It's gonna go. I love something I would probably pick over that other one. Oh, my cats have ruined it. Does anyone know how to fix this? Stupid cats. This was an aesthetic idea that is still cool to me, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. Love a good flannel, but I just feel like I don't gravitate to this colorway, so I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. Okay, this is a plaid that I don't wear very often, so I'm gonna get rid of it. This is such a cool find. I love this, definitely keeping it. It's like been very well loved and it's kind of thrashed. Tom, I'm keeping your shirt. Sheer tops for fancy nights and layering. Much prefer this flower print and then the polka dots, so I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this one. So cute, and I love an outfit that I wore last year wearing this. I just never gravitate towards it. It's a little bit too like baby yellow for me. I am more of a sunny yellow, so I'm gonna get rid of this. This is like a better idea than it actually ended up being. I love all the buttons, that's very cool, and the print is fun, and the color is my kind of thing, but I just don't like how it fits. I love the idea of this, but I never wear it. Someone else can love it better. Same with this one. Like, it's such a cute texture. I never gravitate towards this. It's just a little too big for me and it falls off my shoulders a lot. Might be the same with this one. I love this print and the color, but it's one of those that the neckline is too big for me or something and it opens up a lot and I have to adjust too much, so I'm gonna say no. And that is all for the long sleeve. I think I have to do sweaters next. They also need to be restacked. It's all a big mess thanks to these guys. I'm gonna put the camera over there so you get a wide shot, and I will do a time lapse of me fixing this situation and getting rid of some stuff in the process. Okay, so I wanted to explain something about one of these sweaters. This one here is vintage, and I badly tried to mend it one time. It had a whole bunch of like moth holes when I got it, and so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it in my project basket, and I really want to take a class on how to properly mend knits. So it's gonna be a project thing. Otherwise, I would have probably gotten rid of it, but then knowing that no one would want it because it was badly mended by me makes me want to try again, give it another life. So that's what's happening there. Okay, I I just want to say for the record, I could have stacked sweaters higher, and that's what I had done before. But I don't trust my cats, and they knock them over all the time, so I gotta keep lower stacks, or it's just not gonna work. So I don't have too many sweaters. It's not a problem. Oh shit, I almost forgot. I have crew necks and hoodies, but there's not that many of them. I just thought about it, and I like all of them. So yeah, I'm gonna keep those. And we're gonna do pants next, which are all right here. I think what I'll do, I've got them on these kind of racks, so I'll just go through one at a time. These window pane ones I love the color of, but they're a little too loose on me, so I'm gonna think about that. I love this color of green. I love the idea of these pants, but they also don't fit great and are a little too big. So, considering I dyed this color with Rit dye, I could probably do it again and find someone that would actually enjoy wearing these, because I always love the idea of wearing them, and then when it comes down to it, I'm just like annoyed the whole day because they don't fit very well. This pair, really cool texture. Love the color. It's like a golden yellow, but they're kind of like a little too wide leg for my liking. It's just a personal preference. They are very cute. I think I just want to find another pair of pants this same color that I would wear more often than these. Love the idea of these, but I think I need to replace them because, weirdly enough, the waist fits me, but the thighs are really tight on me. They're so cute. They have a little bit of a flare on the bottom. And find a replacement for these as well. Alright, here's another one that I know these were intended to be pajamas, and that makes me feel like I'm wearing pajamas. I want to find this kind of print on a regular pant. This pair that is very similar to that pair. Why do I need both? Honestly, I really don't need both. I'm gonna get rid of this pair. Okay, these are low rise. I was like,
I'm gonna try the low rise thing again.
y'all, I don't know. Damn, I just don't like the feeling of super low rise stuff anymore. Then I have some Levi's that are straight leg. They're kind of skinny though, more than straight leg. They're just kind of basic light wash, but they're not vintage or anything. I do love a good button fly, but they're still kind of stiff. They don't have that like super worn in Levi's feeling, so I think I'm gonna part ways with these. Black jeans. Okay, this pair I've worn to death. I think it's time to retire them because they just don't fit the way that I would like anymore. So I'm gonna say goodbye to these. Alright, last thing of pants.
No!
Okay. two-tone, I feel like two-tone had its moment, and I kept wearing it after the moment. But do I still like them? I'm gonna say yes. I feel like right now they're maybe a little bit out, but they're gonna come back because this is like a patchwork thing. Everyone loves patchwork, so I'm gonna keep these. Okay, skirts. First, looking at my mini skirts, I only have 3, and although I don't wear them a ton, it's good to have these options, and I really like these, so I'm gonna keep all 3 of them because they're not taking up a lot of room. How fun is this print, by the way? I love this print, but I never wear this. It doesn't have any stretch. And it's really cute because it's got buttons down the side, but that makes it harder for me to wear. And I just don't wear skirts that often either, so I think I'm gonna part with this one. Kind of breaks my heart. Okay. I'm torn about this because I got it in Amsterdam and it's vintage, but I don't wear it very often. Oh, but I don't want to get rid of it. Definitely because it's dope fine and it's sentimental to me because of that trip. And why don't I ever wear it? Probably because I don't wear skirts that often and I gravitate towards other ones when I do wear a skirt. I'm gonna put it in the pile of stuff that is going on probation. It's gonna sit there and I'm gonna see if I miss it, and then I'll revisit it later, and if I'm like, oh yeah, I feel detached from this now, then I'll get rid of it. Okay, I love the material on this, it's so soft, but I never gravitate towards this anymore, so I'm gonna part ways with it. The last skirt is this iconic thing that actually came from my grandma. Only problem is I don't know if it fits me right now. It's like it only fits me at my thinnest, and even then I'm not really like bold enough to just whip this one out on any kind of regular basis. It kind of needs to be a special occasion, but because it was my grandma's and I've had it since, I don't know, forever, I can't get rid of it. So for now it's just gonna hang here and look pretty. Maybe someday I'll sell it or something, but it's just too cool. I know that breaks all my rules, but I just can't. Okay, so that is all of the skirts. Now I'm going to do dresses and rompers, overalls and jumpsuits. Hopefully I can get rid of some of those because that section is very bulky and it doesn't need to be, so let's see. Okay, this is a romper and I just never wear it. Really fun lace. I don't know if that's focusing, but I just don't think it's happening, so I'm gonna say bye to this one. Sexy little slip thing. I haven't actually worn this yet. I thrifted it not that long ago and I kind of forgot it was hanging there because it was smashed between some other stuff. I think I need to give it a fair shake. But is it better just as a nightgown? Like a sexy little thing to have in case I need to be...
Sexy little thing.
I'm gonna put this aside to think about what to do with it. This is a very cool piece, but people have made fun of me for wearing this before, and I know generally I don't care what people think, but if they've gone out of their way to say something about it, I can't help but think of it once that's been said, so I think I'm gonna part ways with this one. It's very cool, it's vintage, the print is a lot of fun, but I'm gonna part ways. Okay, this one makes me sad because I love this color. I love that it's vintage, but it fits me weird, and so I always go, ooh, when I'm going to pick it out. So I think what I need to do is find another similar dress in a similar color and say goodbye to this one. I wore this recently on my Instagram and everyone loved it. It's very similar to that other red dress that I wear more often. I enjoyed wearing it more than I thought that I would, but it's just probably not going to get a lot of wear, so I think it might be time to part with this one. R.I.P. You guys, I bought this and almost immediately regretted buying it. I sat there and I contemplated it for a long while. Did it, shouldn't have done it. Vulnerable thrifting. So it's very cute. I love the print, that's why I got it. And it has pockets. If I want a long dress, I don't probably want the top to be also billowy. Just personal preference, so I'm gonna say goodbye to this one. And the yellow dress. This is very soft, very comfy. It looks hot because of the deep V, but I'm so picky about my yellows. Like, I really prefer a sunny yellow. This is too lemon for me. So I never pick it up, even though it's beautiful, and every time I put it on, I'm like, oh, this looks really good on me. But then I just don't go back to it. So someone can love it better than me. This is going to be sold. This jumpsuit I don't wear a lot. It's kind of nicer, like I wore it as a guest to a wedding. Look at this print, it's beautiful. I wouldn't wear it casually, that I know, so I'm gonna put it with my fancy clothes and see if I gravitate towards it for a special occasion, and if I don't, then that's the end of that. These are so cute. They're like a, I don't know if you would call that corduroy because the wale is very thin. I've enjoyed these. It's just not really a color I use a lot, and they're skinnies, so I'm gonna part ways with these. We're getting close, guys. We're getting close. All right, let's do vests. How amazing is this? I love this thing. I haven't worn it a lot, but it's because seasonally there's not a huge window where this makes sense, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna make myself pick it up once summer rolls around because it is the coolest thing. Okay, I feel torn about this one. I'm addicted to how soft this thing is. I could just pet it all day, but I've never been able to style it in a way that I really like, and I even brought it on that long road trip and didn't use it that much. I'm gonna part ways with it because I have some fleece that is a very similar look to it that's just as soft, so I think it's time. Goodbye, horses. I always feel like I'm going to like this, and then I put it on and I'm like, ah. And you know what sucks is that I used to have 2 of these and I liked the other one better, but it was cropped and I was like, it's kind of like out of style, so I got rid of that one and kept this one, and I should have kept the other one, but I'm gonna get rid of this one. Guys, I'm so torn about this one. I love the print. I love that it's quilted. It's a really cool piece. It's even reversible and the stripes on the inside. Such a cool piece, but I never pick it up and I don't know why. I kind of feel like it's cultural appropriation, maybe a little bit. Is it? I don't know. I'm gonna put it in my probation pile. I'm gonna let it sit there and then I'm gonna think about it, and when I revisit it, I'll decide. Okay, this one's quilted too. It's pretty lightweight, so there's not like a great time for this, because I would probably just wear a long sleeve. So it's not super functional and I haven't worn it yet, so I think I'm gonna part ways with this one. I don't like where the sleeves hit on my arms. I love the collar and it's so soft, It does have a little bit of like a sun bleach, but it almost looks like it's intentional. I'm gonna part ways with this one, even though like I'm touching it right now and I'm like,
Oh, it's like comfy, but
I don't pick it up, so we're doing it. We're getting rid of it. I have 2 leather blazers, and I don't need 2. Black one, a lot more versatile, can go with a lot of stuff. Red one, much cooler find, but I haven't even worn it once yet, and I've had this probably for 6 months now-ish. So, I hate to part ways, but I think I'm gonna have to. It just... I don't wear it. I just don't wear it. Someone else will love this way more than me and be excited to find it, so I'm gonna get rid of it. I love the texture on this thing. It's so cute, but I never pick it up, and it's a little tight on my arms if I'm wearing it like with a sweater or something underneath. I'm torn about this one. I don't know. I think I need to try it on again. I need to think about it off camera because it's gonna be a slow decision to make. So I'm putting this over here. This is really cute. It's corduroy, but it's kind of like that in-between weight where I already have a lot of light jackets and this thing doesn't really serve a purpose. So I'm going to part ways with this one. All right, it's fun to have a color like this fur coat because I don't gravitate towards blue a lot and it kind of mixes it up. But I kept this after my last purge thinking maybe it wouldn't remind me of bad times anymore, but it still does, so I'm getting rid of it. Hat basket. Okay, I don't wear this cap a lot, but it's so fun and it was a souvenir in Alaska. So I'm gonna keep this and try to wear it more in the summer. Just was gifted this by Parade. I'm gonna give it a fair shake. This one's really cute. It's a little snug, like it's kind of for a tiny head person. Like I love the checker on it. But do I need a checker hat when I have so many checkers on so many things? Probably not. I was excited to be given this, so I would be out of my comfort zone a little bit. But will I wear it? I don't know.
Oh, but it's cute.
Alright, we'll keep it. I do not love this color, and I'm gonna part ways with this one. These are too lightweight. I don't know what it is, but they don't like stay on my head. They just kind of float away. Bye! This is, like, maybe it's too stretchy. I don't know what it is. I kept this one because it's green, and I kept this one because it's red. They're the same thing, and I could replace them. Actually, I already have another green one. I don't need this. I'm gonna get rid of that. And this one, I will find a replacement for. These are so cool, but I feel like I can't pull it off. I just can't get myself to wear these often. They're fleece bucket hats from the 90s, you guys. I found them at an estate sale. They're legit old. An old lady wore them. They're very cool. Super fun. I mean, seriously. Will someone please love these more than me? I'm not getting enough love in my closet, and it makes me sad. Someone love these for me, please. I'm gonna try to sell them. Got a beret.
I'm an artist, guys.
Keeping it. Here's a beanie I forgot I even had, so that's a no. Here's another one that I kept just because of the color, But I have another gray hat that I recently got, so I can part ways with that. This was for a costume, and
I'm keeping it, obviously.
this one, I was like, I'll keep it if I move to Colorado. And I moved to Colorado, and then I forgot that I had it. Do I need this? It's gold! I feel like it's a very hipster thing to have. I am an old hipster, though.
Back in my day, we wore fuzzy hats like this.
I'm gonna keep it. Okay, I'm actually losing my light rapidly, and it's gonna take a minute for me to box and bag all this stuff up, so I'm gonna say goodbye to you now. Thanks for following along. Again, if you would like to download that flowchart that I showed you earlier that I've been basing all of this off of, the link is in the description. I am probably going to be selling at least some of this online, but I'm just not sure yet about when or what platform I'm gonna use, so stay tuned for that. I will let you know if I've decided. It'll be in the description. If not, I'll mention it in a future video, or you can follow along on my Instagram. I will probably talk about it there too. It helps me a ton if you want to subscribe. That's how I can grow this channel. And if you want to get notifications for future videos, be sure to hit the bell. Like if you want to see more stuff like this. Be sure to follow my Instagram if you aren't already, at thrift_B, B-E-E. And that's all for me. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one. Bye!